Hey everyone. Today we're diving into a wild adventure where a kind friend tries to save another, but ends up in a pickle. On the way, Rita was as irritable as a rocket, nearly catching up to the car ahead. Sam was so scared he took deep breaths, but fortunately, they arrived safely, though the clinic felt as stifling as a freezer. Despite the suffocating atmosphere, she tried to communicate with the doctor as it concerned Lucy's future. Then, Sam and friends bought a second-hand recorder. She hoped to talk to Lucy even if not present. Rita aimed to find a witness among Sam's friends to prove he's a great dad. Surprisingly, Sam's friends became word wizards, giving Rita a headache so bad she wanted coffee. She told Sam they needed someone with a clear head. After some deep thoughts, Sam thought of Annie, only to get hit with a not interested. Due to unspeakable reasons, Annie refused to communicate. Then, court day arrived, and Sam entered the courtroom of doom for the first time. Hearing Rita arguing with others, Sam thought they were engaged in a verbal sparring match and tugged at Rita's shirt, trying to steer the convo to something lighter. A lady pulled out Sam's diary and started reading it, and Sam was thinking, what if this goes horribly wrong? She was so nervous, and Rita hit back with, do you have kids? Don't you ever reflect on your own failings when the chaos ensues? She continued, that's an experience every parent goes through. Just because Sam reflected on it himself doesn't mean he's unfit to be a dad. Upon hearing this, the lady across looked like she just got hit by a light bulb, shedding a few remorseful tears. Rita proved her point in a few sentences, impressing Sam, who decided to treat her to a meal. But surprise, she couldn't even count her cash. Despite having the mind of a 7-year-old, Sam tried to play the adult, although she always fumbled. She kept trying to act mature while her inner child giggled away, wishing Rita would treat her like an adult, not just another kid. She was struggling hard to count the dough, obviously beyond her mathematical prowess. No matter what she did, she put in all her effort, yet heaven seemed to forget to pay her dues. Cue the second trial. Rita called in a witness similar to Lucy, whose mother's brain function was stuck at age 9. Yet she still raised a PhD, but Judge Turner thought that the real caregivers were the grandparents, not the mom. Poor Sam kept gaining the upper hand in court. But the hearing still had no resolution, and Sam got just 2 hours with Lucy, enjoying the fun until they got the dreaded, time's up. Sam had to leave, yet Lucy popped out from the restroom, tricking staff, we can go to the park. A good start's half done. So Sam was bamboozled into believing her, and Lucy told her to keep driving. By the time she realized Lucy was joking, it was too late. She told Lucy this was wrong, and Lucy just grinned mischievously, saying the mother of a kid with similar experiences wanted her help. Lucy's smart, but just a kid. Hearing others' tales sparks fear of losing her dad. Her thoughts so simple. As long as she and her dad could escape, they could reunite again. Sam fell for her plan, and the father-daughter duo huddled together. Anxiety and naive hope for the future filled them. After reckless escape, only fear of homelessness awaited. Later that night, they were spotted by park security and had to call Rita for a rescue mission. Rita found herself at a loss for words, uncertain about how to face Sam, as it was currently a critical period for the custody investigation. Sam's hasty action of bringing Lucy back was pretty much akin to kidnapping. Regardless of her reasons, this was a major At this moment, child welfare workers rushed in, and Rita quickly jumped in to defend Sam. Hoping for a pass with Sam, the workers understood her emotions and let some things slide, but they had to take Lucy away. Lucy heard her dad's news, turned and hugged Sam tight, unwilling to leave. Rita was upset, wanting no more involvement. So she called her son to leave. But Lucy dashed over and hugged her, melting Rita's heart again. This father-daughter duo just didn't want to part ways. They hadn't done anything wrong, yet fate was such that they had to fight tooth and nail for a trivial matter. The workers questioned Lucy again, asking her to raise her right hand and swear every word was true. Little did they know, Lucy was secretly crossing her fingers behind her left. This was her way of asking God for forgiveness, implying she could lie now. The staff asked her where she had slept the night before. She spun a yarn, claiming she'd slept on a foster home bed. Sam, watching through the screen, sensed her fear and blew her a kiss. Hoping to give her some comfort, suddenly the screen went black. That night, Sam clenched her fists, praying to the heavens that the court wouldn't split her and Lucy apart. All of this fell under Annie's watchful eye, and during the third court session, The coffee shop owner came to Sam's aid to counter Tonna's skepticism about her. She promoted Sam from waitress to barrister right on the spot, leaving Tonna speechless. After that, Annie finally stepped up as a witness, declaring Sam was a great dad and took excellent care of Lucy. Annie voiced her worries about Lucy's future, fearing she might be sent to a new family. Not living with Sam might lead to serious psychological issues. Tonna suddenly mentioned Sam's arithmetic skills, saying she only knew simple addition and subtraction, not even punishment. Annie quickly retorted. Annie firmly said punishment wasn't related, and could be fixed by later learning. Also, kids remember parents for warm moments. It's all about the heartwarming good times and occasionally sad ones, not some knowledge or skill. Yet Tonna insisted Lucy would face puberty issues in a few years. When the topic of her father came up, Annie suddenly lost her, recalling bad memories, which explained her hermit lifestyle. Tonna kept pressing her to discuss her father's story, and after leaving the courtroom, Anna's mood was still out of whack. The caption says, "She was even unwilling to step out of the car, so Rita and Sam had no choice but to wait patiently until Sam fell into a deep sleep in the back seat. Rita took Sam back to her home, and it marked Sam's first step into such a big house." At that moment, Rita's son was glued to the TV. Busy work had made her neglect him, and their mother's son bond plummeted to freezing point. Her husband was always off working, leaving her son alone in the big house, with no one to talk to. Then Rita got another phone call. Sam sat down and hit it off with Willie, discovering they had tons in common, but Willie wouldn't say a word to Rita.